Good morning, everyone. My Christmas tree, I will have to say goodbye. I think tonight I will tear this tree apart because in Ukraine we have holidays pretty much to the end of January, kind of Christmas related holidays, but I will be take this apart I think tonight. Here is from my family to yours. Have a great day, everybody. Let's start and let's see what I'm doing here. Again, I'm gonna show you my dining table first from this kind of shot, and I'm walking. This floor are so squeaky. Sorry about that. It annoys me so much, but nothing I can do. I cannot fly yet, but I'm practicing. Anyway, what you see in here, this is my high-end. The fabric is humongous, and right now, no, seriously, this floor are so annoying. Anyway, maybe I will show you if I kind of show you what I have in here a little bit close up. So this is part, I am recording video about this separately, but I'm just gonna show you quickly. On this part, which is, it's going to be 1,500 stitches kind of area in here, and on this little piece I spent 2 nights. You cannot believe it. 2 nights. It's so many singles, so many colors up there. That is ridiculous. So many stitches. There's like just a 1 or 2 and you have to cut. So this is my back. Look like a little getting fluffy because lots of colors changing up there. Not bad yet. So I decided to pull out my hoop. As you can see, I took away and I decided grid it a little bit further, so I have more space to go later. And I was using this marker from Walmart, I think. Yeah, let's see, have to see it. Okay, wash out. Can you see what this says? This one is from Walmart. I work with actually, and some of my measuring rulers up there, some tools. So what I mark in here, if I can show you my point right in here, this is the 4th of the canvas only. So that's going to be very big image. How would you say, 1/4 or quarter of the canvas, whatever you like to say. So I gridded, first I found the center. If you're interested, I found the center. I count by 10 and put little dots in here, and then I did same thing, put little dots all the way to the end, as many as I need, and I started from this corner. So now this dots and this dots I decided to connect with lines, which make me nice little squares, so it's easier to stitch on it. So yeah, all you need to do is count 10 in here, count 10 in here, and then when you create your dots, here is automatically will be created for your lines where you need to go. Yeah, okay, so now let me, and this is big bag up there, I'm gonna show you what I have up there. Let me set up camera in here again on the table, and we will be working a little bit in here, and I will show you a little bit tutorial because well, let me put camera first. Alright, my friends, I make lots of mess because I started doing this right after I finished my video about my whips in diamond painting, large diamond painting whips. So I decided to reorganize my cross stitch a little bit better. So yeah, let me show you from this point of view how big this canvas is, and I am just on a little tiny corner. So if I unroll, it's go forever. You see, like it's still unrolling. So I don't know how many years it will take me. I will go faster in here because there's here more area that is lots of the same color. So I kind of now finally starting to stitch in here where I have at least, like, you know, 30 colors and more, I mean 30 stitches and more of the same color. I already finished those 1 and 2 because lots of singles up there. That's the beauty of the high-end, right? Having inverse design. So I do have some parking stuff is going on in here. For the first time in my life, I kind of parking now a little bit because it's not possible the other way. Now, what I want to show you, somebody asked me on my channel to show how okay, hopefully I understand right, to show how to frame portion of the canvas to stitch. I guess that's what, but I hope it's now, it wasn't a question how to frame after completed cross stitch. So I think I understand right, just to show how I frame before I start stitch. So I did, you can see my frame in here, and this is my European town. So I pull out my frame because I want to start from another side. But first, I want to show you something else. And here actually I empty a couple of my envelopes that I bought from dollar store to see through, and I will still reorganize some other ones. Then I have this kind of, this one nice because they have a kind of like a handle to hold it. In here I put some hoops and those clips that I purchased from dollar store. If you have like a not very big cross stitch or even diamond painting, and you can, well, maybe not for diamond paint, but for cross stitches to clip excess of fabric would be okay. And I have in here my hoop that I took off from my high-end, and I have one more long one hoop and a few of those boards to organize floss. I will have to do that. Then who remember this bag that I did unboxing review? I did unboxing review, and the bag that's supposed to be sent to me, it was supposed to be like a regular bag with the handle and everything, like a small one, but accidentally they sent me this one, or the other one wasn't in stock. So I actually like this bag because I can organize in here my big cross stitch to keep them nice and clean. And what I have in here, I will show you, and there's a little pocket in here. You can see a little pocket in here opening, and it's going like all the way to the end in here. Oh, I can show you this way. Okay, so in this pocket I have in here rolled canvas, and this is my horse's canvas. So I roll in here and it's fit perfectly in this pocket in here for me on the outside. I can fit in here one more probably canvas rolled like that, and then I have a clip in here that I can literally just clip it in here. This pocket yet empty. Good morning, Catherine. What do you need, babe? Do you need to refill it? Okay, go ahead. Okay, you will hear some noises. Catherine needs to refill her jug of water. She's drinking lots of water. She bought a bottle that is like every hour. You have to drink so much, so she's following that. Okay, now in this pocket on the top in here, so extra noises will be now for a little bit, so sorry about that, but she needs to refill her bottle of water. I hope you understand. In here I put my horses. That's the picture that I'm stitching, the one that in this pocket. In this kind of a school organizer that my kids, this was Catherine's, so she gave it to me because she don't use it anymore, and fit perfectly for my big canvas in here, because I have in here all the threads and a book and extra threads. So all my canvases that I have in this bag, all the book for this one stays in here, and it's actually one of them that is not in here. This is actually one of the brand new. I put in here because I'm so anxious to start That's the one black cat that I told you about. I'm so intrigued to start on it, so I'm kind of put in this pocket and still thinking if I really want to stitch or not, because this cat is walking behind me. I really want to start, and I might will, I don't know. I would love to do this on a black canvas so I don't have to stitch all the black color, but well, I don't know. I don't have where in here to buy black canvas, and I don't really want to wait 2 months online if I buy it. So in here also I have my other canvases that I'm working on it, and I will show you little by little. So what's in these pockets in here. Now this one is empty in here. Now we have in here, I put my frames. And this is the big one frame that actually doesn't fit all the way because it's a long frame, the one that I purchased from Michael's. So what I do have in here, let me turn this to myself so I can pull it out from the pocket and show you. And the reason why I need this, because I need another half of this frame. This is the frame that I connected 2 different frames from my European town, and this frame has 2 parts from the same frame, and then from the small frame parts on this canvas in here. So this is 2 different frames I put mix and match and created this. So now I will take away this big frame from here. So let's do this right now. And what is this? I will show you picture, because I started not much. If I can show you from this side how much I stitched, it's not much, but that's a beautiful sunflowers, which you're not gonna see nothing in here. Here is the picture of it. Very beautiful, gorgeous cross stitch, and all the threads in here. So I keep in this book storage all the books that belong with the stitches that I'm stitching on. So I see I have a needle in here as well. So we will be separating this one frame for our tutorial. Now next, what I have in here in a big envelope, it's the fall time season that I stitched a long time ago, and actually I did one time play a roulette that I wanted to get some. I play roulette with 2 different canvases to work on, and I did progress on one, but I did not do progress on this one. Just if you are new on my channel, I will show you anyway. First I thought I will take this frame from my European town, so it's a bigger, but it's not long enough. And here's what I have so far. This is the mama deer and little baby up there. That's the corner. Looks good, and I did this just to do review if canvases are good quality or not. And that was my test, so I'm kind of stopped after that. Alright, so the book for this one, here's what we will have if we stitch. This is the design. I'm so far away, I should move the table even more close. So I could actually put my canvas together in here as well. Maybe that's what I will do. No. Yeah, okay. Just for now, maybe anyway. Next one, what I have here. This is great organizer. In here, I'm thinking maybe I'll put like a little toolbox with some extra needle, magnet, scissors, maybe like that. And then I have in here my 2 bigger frames, these big frames. So because it's not fit all the way to zip my bag on the top in here, I put this in a bag. See, I even use one of these clips that I just showed you to keep my bag closed. This big bag, clear bag, was actually, this bag was in it. That's how it came to me, and I thought, well, that's perfect to cover my big frames. Okay, so in here I have my, that I did not do for a while, my beaded stitch, and that I do. This is Joy Sunday cross stitch. I turn them into the beaded. So that's the beads. You can find a video in my playlist of beads, okay? If you new and you want to see what they look like close. And this one frame, this is my second frame that I bought in Michael's. But it doesn't hold very well on the edge of this canvas, kind of slip and kind of opening in here, because I don't have too much fabric to kind of roll it just on the edge. So it's a little bit soft. I don't know if I will, probably still will work. And oh, by the way, to show you this beaded stitch, and I'm just gonna show you quickly picture of it so you can see the full picture what it's gonna look like. Okay, it's big, and I'm just like working right now right on this corner, and I finished already this border on the bottom, so you can see on my channel I have some videos. And this picture don't have really preview good one, but that's my tulips that I work on. So basically I stitch on this side. It looks good, looks good. Looks good. So yeah, I keep them together in here. Put this bag over to keep it clean. So we will go back, and I'm just, first I thought I will keep this bag for my trip when I go camping, but then I have already kind of different bag. Plus, if I take something, you usually stay at the trailer for whole summer. So this bag will kind of help me a little bit to organize my cross stitch in here that I keep with me by my computer desk. So it's not gonna be very busy looking in here. And at the same time, you know, my canvases will be more safe, kind of, to stay in a clean in here. And I will probably add the other one later into this bag as well. So let me put this one, books inside. I really don't know what to do with this black cat. Really anxious to start. Okay, so for now I'm just not going to put cat up there. Okay, and it's a zip and it stays nice and clean. So I will put this aside. And now the main thing why I got this, because we are going to demolish this frames, because I need the bigger pieces. So my smaller frame in here, I can work on something little, or in the future connect some different frames together. You just have to pull it slowly. I don't want to break it. So here is one piece and another piece, and now I just need to pull out. Not very easy, you kind of have to force it, because this thing is hugging very nice fabric because of those grooves on the inside, and it's golden fabric, good. I like to work with these white frames. If you don't have one, you definitely try. You can order. See, I folded this one in here. Come on. Okay. This is tricky part to pull, especially with my sore arms. Alright, so yeah, I will work on this one frame. I can put even smaller hoop in here, or just work in my hands. This is very light little canvas, so that's okay. I will put right now in my bag in here that I'm just gonna put inside of this bag anyway, because it's my whip that I really like it. Now I will be probably putting here European town too, because this bag is big. Next, what we will do, let me put this a little bit further. We are going to unwind my European town. These clips are amazing. You can order them one of the stores that I do reviews. Last night and a few nights before, I did some good progress in here. You know what, I will come to the camera a little bit close, so maybe I can show you from here. Maybe I can show you what I have so far done. If I can show you this way, it's done a lot. And I started on the roof last night. Oh, I couldn't wait till I start those blue colors on the roof, those lighter colors, because this one I done the other night. Love to work with these threads. They layer so nice and create such a beautiful stitches. I love it. So I basically finished by myself without you those greens in here. Now this blue, and I started this white color I finish in here. I unwind this canvas last night, and if you remember, I have few threads in here, maybe like 6 or 7 that was like parked. So when I pull out frame, I had room to go further, and I finished all those threads that was hanging in here. So now I can work slowly on this side by myself to actually finish this house, but I want to reframe from another side. So now let me go back into the other side of the table, and we will unroll. And just for in case you did not see this image at all, you know what, let me put this bag maybe on a chair in here next to me. Take it off the table because I need lots of room in here. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so let's go, let's go, let's go. We are going, we are going. This is such a joyful canvas. My goodness, we're still going. Wow, 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 look at that. Because it's 11 count Ada, this is like never ending. Look how much I already unwind, and we're still going strong. We're still going strong. So if you are new and you didn't know about the stitches, about this canvas, you can go to the Biggest Craft. That's where I got this canvas from, and order from them. I will appreciate if you order from the store that I'm working on it. I know lots of you order it on Amazon, on AliExpress, but also, but I want to just tell you that this canvas came to me from Biggest Craft. So I'm thinking, wow, this is much less in here to stitch. I will do faster, because on another side, if we look in here, this corner that I already stitched in, it's much higher design on this side than on what would be right corner. Yeah, would be right corner, much lower in here, because in here kind of like a house with those peaks a little bit higher. So I will stitch this corner faster, maybe a little bit. Plus, look at how much of this color in here, orange one, will be just keep going stitch. But before this orange, I will definitely stitch first all those colors that is less, and then over stitch with 65, which would be like almost like a white color, I think. So how I frame, and that's the main purpose of this video, how to frame. Alright, so I need to pull out this. Okay, so we don't need the smaller case right now, so let me put my smaller frame back pieces so we don't lose it. Okay, and what am I doing here? Not right. Or this is not from the same frame. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind, because I need this extra pieces from here as well. I don't know which one, this one or the other one. Okay, I will get it, because some of them go, I need to figure out, some of them from coming out easy, some of the tight, so it depends which one I need for this frame. Alright. A little bit going to crawled up, but so first what I do, we're gonna put our frame one side, let's say. They all came out without these pieces. No, I need to put some pieces in here. Let's just place one, and maybe I will find something that is more tight on this side. Oh, this one doesn't go very tight. I will get another one. Let's see. Okay, I have one frame, because this one goes here, this one goes here. Now the whole house will fit in here actually, which that's what I want. And I need two more of these pegs. Oh. There and there. Okay, so what, well, you can put this pegs later if you want to, or you can assemble your frame actually first. Let's assemble first, that way it will be easy. Okay, this is how big this frame is, and that's how I separate them on two smaller frames but longer. So now if we look on a picture, let's see how much this will frame for us. The whole house, probably even more. See, it's still very tight. It's go like right to the edge of my symbols in here, but it will. Okay, my apology, my battery needed to be exchanged. So where were we? How much we will, because somebody started from the same corner and asked if I could start from this corner as well, and I always wanted to start from this corner. I don't know why I started from there. I guess I like the house with the blue roof, that's why, but I think this one has also blue roof. Yes, I can see the symbol that I was stitching yesterday. So look at that. I can have in here one of the house, and this one a little bit in here, or this is second house, or this is like a little something. I think that's the second house. Where is my craft stitch book? Not here. No, book at my desk. So what we do, how we frame. We put our frame together, we pull out all those parts that we need, and we will put inside under in here. Sometimes it's tricky because this frame, like, it's really tough, but it's holding good. So sometimes it's easy to place, sometimes you have to fight with it. So I will have to go on a side in here of this table so I can get close to my canvas. So I'm gonna move around in here. Alright, so I need to find the area that my side still will be holding as well, but I need to get this edge first. Okay, so I will make sure here and the bottom and the top frame is covered. Then I grab this board, find the center of my frame that I have, place on the top, and push it down. Now when I push down, the canvas go a little bit, like go inside in here, you see that? So when I turn this one, okay, I have to put it like when I turn, and then I just like turn it this way, my top portion, it will straight out in here. But I see that I got a little bit further and my design a little bit cover under my frame in here, so I have to pull a canvas a little bit away from my frame. So what I do usually, it's not comfortable because it's so big, but I would hold my fabric and I twist this part to kind of lose my fabric in here, but at the same time I'm holding it by pulling this piece of fabric to get that out, or even kind of pull it. Maybe we will put this on another side, it will be easier. So let's do another side first. It's a tricky because first of all the canvas are very stiff, that's why. But maybe if I pull this one side, that will be easy for me to get the other one. So same thing, stretch. I don't do like this side and this side, I do opposite sides first. It doesn't matter if you do top first and bottom first, I do sides always first. Push it hard. There. Okay. And I will do the same thing. I will twist in here my frame to get my tension in here. So usually it's easy to do if I put this towards me like this, hold it in my kind of hip or on the table, and I just twist it hard. And then I kind of need to untwist in here. So I will be twisting this one border a little bit more. So literally I'm just kind of moving my canvas around so I can get and then I twist a little bit back in here and push this one canvas more back and forth. I can see that this one I could do a little bit more by holding a canvas on the back, literally like I'm grabbing a canvas in here, pull it down, and then get my frame from one side, then grab a fabric from another side. It's hard because this canvas is very stiff. If you don't like to work with stiff canvas, you can wrap this canvas literally in your hands. I'm just holding it tight towards me and I'm gonna pull this fabric from the back. Pretty much not bad in here, and now my canvas all the way on the floor, probably catching up a whole bunch of dog hair. But now I can see my edge in here. If I can show you now very close, you might be able to see a little tiny border in white, so that's my edge of the canvas. I could pull a little bit more like this, but I don't want to have too much loose in here because there's not much excess in here of fabric. But I will get my, tension a little bit later more. Now what I do, I need to place my other boards on the top and a bottom. So I want to make sure I have a good tension in here, so kind of when you twist them in opposite way, it will get you more drum. But when you place the other two pieces, it will give you more tension and more like a drum feel. This one is really hard. Sometimes if you have a fabric, see this is 11 fabric, so it's a little bit thicker. If you have a 14 count fabric, this could be not as tight as mine. And sometimes if it's not as tight and it's keep losing tension, I put in here like paper towel piece, and then I put this on the top. so that way I have a little bit more extra thickness to hold these pieces more tight and your fabric not gonna loosen up all the time. So now I will place, okay, so here I see it's a little bit less tension, I mean less fabric in here left. It's not gonna cover all the way, but still will give me some kind of, so I'm pushing it one side and another side. You kind of click and push your fabric right on the inside, you see that? So I have to turn it again to straighten this up, and then I go on another side. Make sure you have kind of like a same edge in here sticking out from here to this part, kind of in the middle. Place it and push it. There, you can hear lots of clicks. And now we're gonna turn this side, and then all the way, all four sides already placed. Now you just turn them to make tension as you need. Okay, and now it's pretty drummy situation in here. That's it. Now I can start on this one and work from this corner that I wanted originally. Now what I do with the other side, because this is such a huge canvas, right? So I will show you. See, I have now this 4 pieces, so if I connect them all, I have see, this is how little frame this one was. Okay, so see the difference on the frames, this one little one and this big one. And when you separate, because all these square frames that you buy, doesn't matter which store you buy, they all mix and match. Sometimes pieces could be a little bit thinner, but then you can put a piece of fabric or paper towel to kind of keep them tight. But if you take it 2 sides from here, 2 sides from here, you're gonna have a narrow but long frame. So that's what I did. Now I got it back to original size. So that's the size that original. Now I have a big field to work in here with you on Wednesdays. And this side, I still have my magnets in here. So these magnets are so tough. I have to not to let these 2 pieces of magnet together, because I will have a hard time to separate them. So I will place somewhere on the white, somewhere in here on the top where is sky, and I don't have to stitch in here. Okay, so my magnet now in here, and this side I will roll it. Before I roll, is it inside out or outside? I don't know, but now because I have a stitches in here, so I will roll this way. This is just like a massive canvas, and I like it because it's so big. It's so powerful, and lots of hours, lots of days, lots of months, even years probably for you to work on. Especially those who are brave enough to start this in 14 count. That's awesome. I wanted in 14 count, and I asked the store if they have in 14 count, but they didn't. So I just got this one in 11. I could do in counted cross stitch and grab 11, but then where do I buy this kind of big canvas? So now I have this rolled side that I don't need to, and when I stitch in here and I'm done, I'm just flip this one like this and put away. So now this canvas is big, not going to fit inside of my bag. Well, it would fit if I wouldn't have the other canvases up there, but I will be periodically work on it, you know, on Wednesdays, and sometimes maybe at nights. I like to work at nights, that way I have a little bit more progress as well, because it is big canvas. I need to work a little bit more than just 1 hour with you on Wednesdays, because that will take me forever to finish. So yes, this is how I frame. I hope that was your question. If I misunderstood, please correct me, and I will show you some other tutorials. Okay, so now my question is, yes or no? Yes or no? Should I start this cat or no? Oh my goodness. I wish I would have a black fabric, but I don't. So I'm just like, oh my god, it's so much to stitch in here in black. But you know what? I find that I like to stitch with black color. Not like a grays forever. Gray's not bad too, but black interesting. The only thing, black color, because it's black and white canvas, you always will have those see-through kind of sipping canvas through the threads. So I don't know what to do with it, and now I will have to think of my having an earth design and see what kind of frame I want to put in here back. I would love to have a also square frame, but this one a little too small for this one. Would be good for something small canvas, this little frame. So yeah, if I need your help, I guess, because this kitty cat, well, I don't know if he's a black cat or not. He looks like he's stripy. Maybe he is stripy brown. It's just at night we don't see it, but look how beautiful he is. He's looking for some praise, you know. He's hunting something, and you can see the frosty night and snow and the snowflakes falling. So gorgeous. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna start. If I do, I would start from his eye. I want to see the eyes area. What do you say? To create his face first. So tempting, so tempting. Okay, my friends, I think I'm okay for now. I did some other progress on different cross stitch and my tomato stitch, and what else? And my Christmas stitch, the little tiny one. So I did a little bit progress more, but I will show you in some other maybe video, because I do also create video on tomato, separate video, same as for Hyatt. So that would be like a future video. I'm stitching little by little, so it's gonna take a while for me to put pieces together. Alright, thank you so much for sticking with me in here, and I have to continue work on my craft room, because lots of stuff accumulated, and over Christmas the other boxes arrive up there, and stuff, my Christmas stuff up there yet. So I'm thinking to declutter a little bit room and make it more usable. I think I will do again to separate my diamond paintings into flatten every canvas and put beads in a separate box. So when they flat, it kind of more room for me to walk around. Let me know if you want me to do that video together with you, if you would be enjoy to organizing my diamond paintings together with me or not. If not, that's okay, I will do quicker by myself. But if you have nothing to do and you would like to stick with me, because that video will be not very fast, it's just me separating, writing, marking and stuff like that. So let me know. If you wish to join me for that kind of journey, I will do it with you together or by myself, doesn't matter, because I really need to do that. Now I will give you a quick update that I did not send presents yet. Please be patient, because my son was a little bit sick. He's still not feeling very well. I don't think he had a COVID, because nobody else in here catch anything, which we all vaccinated, but no, we didn't have a booster, the shot, whatever. but he's home, he not go nowhere, and we connect, we have a dinner together. He was kind of for one day staying all alone in his room, but he's getting better. So I'm just like, for the sake of that, I didn't want to go anywhere else as well. What if I have something, right? I didn't want to connect with people. Plus I did not want it to touch my present, just for in case, which I know the shipping time, the present will be safe. It would take a quarantine days, right? But it's a stuff that kind of not well, anyway, I still want to be safe for you. So since everything is stabilized a little bit and get to back to normal kinda, I will ship as that's probably going to be next week. We're waiting for a big snowstorm as well, I don't know. But please, please, please just give me some time a little bit, okay? I promise you, you will receive your present giveaway, and I will make sure I will have a tracking number, because some of my presents before didn't show up, but that was like hot stuff of COVID, and lots of packages lost around the world. So I don't want to do that. I will make sure I have a tracking number this time, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. Alright, now thank you so much for staying with me. I will go continue to clean my room, pull out probably all my diamond painting into one area so I can flatten them. Tonight I will also undo my Christmas tree to get my house back to normal a little bit. I will miss the tree, the lights. It's beautiful at night when I stitch. I always turn Christmas lights on my tree, and no, but I will have a more room around in here. Alright, my lovelies, love you all, and I will see you tomorrow.